guys, welcome back to another video. This week's video is going to be a studio vlog type of video. I have been working the last 2 days. It is currently Wednesday, and I did post last week's YouTube video just yesterday of recording this, so I am recording this a little bit late, but I have been working on a few things lately. So I wanted to show you some recent items that I have crocheted. I have been slowly working on strawberry turtles. I can move the camera to show you guys right here. We have the heads, the shells, the stems, the tails are here. Then we have the fins and more fins over here. So I have all the pieces made, and then all I have left to do is start the bottom row of the shell, add the gaps, sew in the fins and the tails, and then the stem, and then the white hearts around it, put it all together, call it a day. So I've been slowly working on that. I have enough for 6 turtles total. So far I've completed 3. So right now I have them looking like this. I make the bottoms, I add the fins and the tails, and then I stuff it, and then I sew on the stem on top. So I still need to add the seeds and then add the heads as well. Heads are made and the eyes are already glued on. I just need to stuff them and then sew them to the body and then add the white stems. So currently I have 3 completed strawberry bodies here with no seeds and no head. So I'm going to make the last 3 and then put them all together, and I will have 6 strawberry turtles, which really isn't a lot, especially because they're one of my bigger best sellers aside from the mini whale collection that I have. These are one of the best items that I sell. And I also have a bucket that I have been working on. So it's not a big bucket, it's a small bucket, but I haven't showed you guys anything that I have been putting in here aside from the strawberry in last week's video. So I made this strawberry pillow, which can go like in the back of your seat. Just moved my desk. There we go. So it's like a pillow, but it's kind of firm to not be one, so really it's just a giant decoration. I don't know. And then I made this strawberry turtle in a size 7 jumbo yarn. So I made it look the exact same. The only difference is the stem is a different green because I don't have the dark green in size 7, so I used this lighter green instead. But other than that, it's the same, just a bigger size. And then all of this stuff I haven't shown you guys yet. So some of the stuff I made a while back, like in the beginning of the new year, and it's still been sitting in here. So I have one big maple chicken in white tweed, and then I have, 2 big maple chickens in the white tweed, and then 2 little maple chickens in the white tweed. I'm assuming that I did this right after my market, and I wanted to restock my inventory because I do know I'm really low on chickens. So I know that's what started it, and then I was in a slump and I didn't want to market prep items, so I started making stuff that I wanted to make and new items I wanted to bring. Like, I moved my desk again. Like this booty turtle, or booty toad. I have booty turtles with a shell, so this will be a booty toad. So I made the booty right here, and then, it's a sitting toad. So I can put these right next to the turtles at markets, and, maybe I can make them into a matching set too. I'm not sure. I did also make a mini pig. I used to sell these, and they didn't really sell. And then at one market, I sold all 4 that I had at once after holding on to them for like 6 markets. So I do have one made here, but this was with a bad batch of pink yarn. So I stopped making them. But I might make a couple more to fit in one of the containers that I have for my markets, and I'll just have a miniature collection of maybe 4 pigs, and we'll see how long they last. And then I made a new item. I did buy, when there was a drought of terracotta and Sweet Snuggles Light, like for whatever reason they were out of stock everywhere. It was crazy, and it was Christmas time, so I was trying to make gingerbread men. I ordered 6 skeins of it online at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I happened to be up and I checked Michael's, their app, and they had some in stock, so I immediately bought it at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I also checked their dark chocolate color. It's called Java, which they don't carry in any of the stores anywhere within like 200 miles of me. They just don't carry them in stores, I don't think. So I did order 3 of them online while I ordered 6 of the other browns. Which I'm pretty sure I brought that up in an old video. I'm not 100% sure, but I had like 9 skeins of yarn coming around in mid-December. Anyways, so the dark brown is what you need for the tip of the capybara. So since I had it, I was able to make capybaras, and then the sand color for the body. So you can see the cute little capybara, the little eyeballs and the cute ears and the little feet. And I made 5 of these guys just so they would fit in whatever container I put them in. I have a standard collapsible containers that I get from Joann's. They're like always on sale, $2 for the small ones, and I think 4 or 3 or something like that for the bigger ones. So I tend to get them from there, along with other tools and stuff from Dollar Tree for my events. But I made 5 because that's kind of standard of like little small things I make. So I made 5, and then I called it a day. So that would be one of the new items that I am bringing to events in the new year. I am hoping to bring more new stuff, which is why I haven't done an event for all of the new year, and we're already just about done with January. I am having a hard time finding events because events definitely die down when the new year starts. You kind of have to wait for it to get picked back up before you can find events. So I am kind of glad because I am slacking, definitely. Haven't been crocheting as much as I want to, but I want to make a lot of new things before I start markets again, and the capybaras and the booty toad is just 2 of those things. Another thing, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in another video, I'm not sure, but one of my trips to Joann's, I found the Mama Made Minis book that she sells that I swear she doesn't sell at Joann's, but I saw it in a YouTube video of someone else I was watching. I don't remember who it was, but she passed by it and I happened to see it on her screen. So I checked mine and it was like, oh, they don't, they're not sold at Joann's. And I just happened to be on the lookout, and the second time I was looking for them, I found one and I got it. And it's like her Snuggler book, and it's got like 16 different animals in it. So I made the dinosaur one after I found the book. Since I was already at Joann's, I went to the Bernat section and I was kind of just looking through the book, finding some of the snugglers that, multiple use the same color, and just ones with the least amount of colors that I could get started with, and then I could go from there as time went on. So this was one of them. This is the dinosaur snuggler, and it uses a dark green. She doesn't actually use Bernat blanket in the book. She uses a different brand of yarn, but obviously I matched it up to Bernat blanket. So I found this dark green color. Not sure what it's called. If I can figure it out, I'll put it on the screen for you guys. And then the whatever these are called, I can't seem to think what they're called. Oh, the spikes of the dinosaur are in a sand color. I'm not sure if that's what it's called in Bernat blanket. Again, if I can remember, I'll put the color names on the screen for you. So it comes, just 2 colors, pretty simple to make, but a long process. And I couldn't exactly figure out the head the way she kind of does it in the book, so I just made it separately and sewed it on instead, which works just as fine. As you can see, it still works perfectly, so it's not that big of a deal. I couldn't figure it out. I found a way around it, and he's still super cute and adorable. So these are good for babies, and I didn't use safety eyes. I embroidered the eyes on with yarn instead. And I started working on the fox pattern, which is the same sand color, and then it's like a burnt orange for the actual fox. So that was one of the ones. I got 3 skeins of yarn. I was able to make 2 snugglers out of it. So I started making that, and then I stopped because they are very time consuming, so I kind of just stopped for a little bit. But I am hoping to make a few more before a market, so I can have them hanging on my tent, and dragon snugglers will be there. And then last but not least, I made this mini dinosaur, this mini dragon. This pattern is, I don't remember who it's from exactly, but I will have the patterns in the description. And I know it's Diddy Dex is the name of the dragon, the name of the dragon. And these fit in 3D printed dinosaur eggs that she also sells. I do have my own 3D printer, so I am working on trying to print my own dragon eggs, but they take a really long time to print, and then my printer was acting up, so I stopped working on that. So I think for right now I'm just gonna sell these mini dragons. I have this purple one, and then I have a couple pieces next to me somewhere for a pink one, and I want to make maybe like 6 of them or something like that I can have laying around. But as you can see, this is a lavender and, you know, a light and a dark purple. So the main body is purple. The eyes are also like glitter purple eyes, and then the on the back of its head and the wings are in the dark purple color. So it's really cute, and it's pretty small. So dinosaurs tend to be, or stop saying dinosaurs, dragons tend to be on the pricier side because most dragon patterns are bigger. So this is definitely a way for me to sell tiny dragons that are still going to be higher price because of how much work they are with all the different pieces, but they will be significantly smaller and cuter, and, you know, more people can get a dragon without paying $75 for a full-size dragon. So that is what I have in here so far. Not as much as I thought. Oh, last but not least, I do also have a mini whale keychain. So I finally one day just gave in and made a keychain. I made this with skinny chenille yarn from Michaels, and I can also make it with petite pearl, which is also from Michaels, which is smaller than the Big Twist Baby Bear yarn from Joann's. Alrighty, so I came to record really quick. I just woke up. I have quite a few things to do. I am gonna give the dogs a bath, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and I have a meeting in about 10 minutes, and I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So I do have 6 strawberry turtles done. They have the stems on. The heads I stuffed. They still need the blush, and these need the seeds for the strawberries. So I'm going to put them together, and then I'm going to add the seeds as well, and then I will have 6 completed strawberry sea turtles. But I did want to show you one other thing that I was supposed to show you in last week's video and completely forgot to do. So I mentioned that I got some acrylic yarn in the color cream and wine in my mini yarn haul video last week, and I told you guys I was gonna tell you guys what I was making with it, and then I didn't. So I figured I would show you guys now. I'm only 20 rows in, and it's 225 rows, so it doesn't look like much right now, but I figured if I do at least 10 rows a day, I will be done with this blanket on February, I think like 18th or 19th, and then a day to like sew in all the ends behind it, and then like another day to, or day or two, to find the fabric and sew it on. So I'll be done like the February 22nd with this blanket. So be sure to subscribe so you can see this finished product as the weeks go by and I'm finishing it. So like I said, I'm only through row 20, and you can't see the whole thing anyway, but I think you guys can see it all like this, maybe. So I'll just scoot it over if not. But it's pretty much the length of my arm stretched out. So it's about 5 feet, almost the size of a king-size bed. And I know it's really hard to tell because I am just at the bottom, but I am making the Mordor's map from Harry Potter. So I'm using cream as like the parchment color, and then red as the red color. Some people use like a coffee color. I decided to use red, and so these are the feet. So you can see there's 2 completed sets here, and then I'm starting to work on the third at the in the 20s rows that I am working on here, and then this is starting to come up. This is some water, the main area right here. And then I don't know what that part is. Some more water right there, and then there's some more footprints on each end, and the back is a hot mess. So like I said, it's gonna take probably a good couple hours to tie in all of these ends, and I'm gonna like triple knot each one before I cut the yarn off, and then I will put a piece of fabric of my dad's choosing, because that's who I'm making the blanket for. I'm gonna have him like feel fabrics, see which one he likes. He's gonna pick one, I'm gonna buy it, and then I'm gonna put it on the other side of this blanket, because a acrylic blanket is not the best to sleep with. So I'm gonna put, you know, a regular blanket on top of it, or underneath it rather, so you can feel the fluffy blanket, but you can see the design of the acrylic. So it works both ways. So like my meeting is in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna let you guys go, but hopefully I can record when I'm done with these strawberry turtles. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow.
Kick.
Alrighty, so it is a little while later. I ran a couple errands and then I finished these turtles. I have not taken a shower yet. I decided that I want to get stuff done for about the next hour, and then I will take a shower in a few hours, maybe tonight, because night showers are also good. So I did finish the 60 turtles, as you guys just seen. So this is what they look like. Simple seeds. They vary based on where I put them. I kind of just randomly put them. I don't actually measure them out because that would take 4 times as long to do. But anywhere to 5 to 7 seeds per turtle. And then little stems, which I started putting on differently. I used to completely sew them flat down like this, but now I just curl the insides, and then they curl up a little more, which is more like strawberry stems, because you know they're loose and then sometimes they kind of like curl up a little bit. So it's less sewing for me and it's more realistic. So, and then the blush, which is always in the dark pink to match the shell. So I have the 6 turtles here, as you guys can see. They're all stacked up on top of these 2 seeds on. They're about to go into the bucket that I showed you guys yesterday. And then I want to make something new, and I'm thinking I might want to make something with Bernat Blanket, because I've been feeling Bernat Blanket for the last couple of days. But I really wanted to finish these turtles, so I just punched through and got them done. On top of that, Michaels is having an issue with their yarn, the specific yarn that I use, both Sweet Snuggles Light and Chenille Home Slim. So much so that they took the listings off of the website and app until they get it under control. So I have what I have in these stacks right here. I have just about all of my yarn here. All of the main colors I use, which is pastel colors: yellow, pink, coral, both of the greens, pink, mustard, rhubarb, and then neutral colors as well. I have at least 2 skeins of each. Plus I have some extra skeins of brown, pink, and white in my closet, which I accidentally left the door open. But you can see Bernat Blanket up there on the shelf, and then on the part where you can't see is where the chenille yarn is from Michaels. So I do definitely have enough, but like I was telling you guys earlier, I want to make some new items as well for markets before I sign up for more markets. I want more inventory, so I'm gonna go through my Instagram saved, and I'm gonna see, which I have like a whole folder of free patterns. I'm gonna see what's in there. Maybe I want to make something. I don't know if I want to make like 5 of a small item, or if I want to make a bigger item right now. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go through and see what sparks creativity, look at the colors I have, and I will see what I come up with. And while I am doing that, I am watching It's Tova on YouTube right now. She just posted a new YouTube video an hour ago. I am watching her latest YouTube video because she did just recently get a warehouse, which is very inspiring, because I definitely want that in my future business, between a warehouse or like a storefront, which I definitely really want. So it kind of is just inspirational to keep going, and I will be there one day as well. So, like I said, gotta find something new to make, not sure what yet, and I don't know when I'm gonna see you guys next, but see you then. Alrighty, so I think I know what I'm gonna make. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make this dragon here. So this is a free Apollo the Dragon pattern by Crochet by Brittany, and it is so cute. And usually with free patterns, they show other people making it like this, and it got me thinking with the speckled one that I can use Mystical yarn, which is a collection from Bernat Blanket that they came out with 15 colors. I currently have 12 of them. For whatever reason, they're not carrying the last 3 in stores, and I haven't used any of it yet. So I was looking at the colors and then all the other yarns I have, and I'm thinking I'm going to make a purple dragon. So this is the Mystical color, and I can't decide which purple goes better. I have 2 purples. I have Shadow Purple in Bernat Blanket, and I have Baby Lilac in Bernat Baby Blanket. So I can't decide. The sun's kind of throwing it off for you guys. Maybe like this. So I can't decide if I like the Mystical more with the darker purple or the lighter purple. There's the two-toned. So I'm thinking for the dragon, because this is what he looks like, I'm thinking the main body will be in the Mystical, and then the chest, part of the wings, and the horns will be in the solid color. But I can't figure out which one looks better. So I think I'm gonna go ask my sister, because her favorite color is purple, and whatever she decides, I'm just gonna go with that one. Alrighty, I do have to be pretty quiet because it is 11:30 and my parents went to bed. So me and my sister are the only ones that are up in our separate rooms, so I need to be quiet not to wake them. But I did want to catch you guys up. So I showed you guys the pattern that I wanted to make earlier. I got the head and body part done, and I added purple glittery eyes. I'm trying to show you. There you go. I added purple glittery eyes to him, which is really, really cute. And then, like I said, the head and the body. So I just need to make the horns, the snout, the arms, legs, the ears, and the wings, and put it all together. So literally all I did was the first section of the pattern. But I am putting this on pause. I don't know if I'm going to finish this in this video. I might be able to finish it over the weekend, and if that's the case, I don't know if it'll be in this video or if it'll get cut off with my editing. But if not, it will be in next week's video. I will show the completed project when I'm done. But I am working on my Mortar's Map blanket. Like I was telling you guys earlier, if I get 10 rows done a day, I will be done in a couple of weeks. So I have only done 2 rows tonight. And I'm actually hoping to get my 10 rows for tomorrow done, because I am going to be really busy tomorrow. Most likely I will probably be busy the entire day. So I have 18 rows to complete before I go to bed. But even with just the 2 rows I did tonight, you can see another set of feet are popping up. The water is working. Part of the outline there. Some more outline, and then some more feet there. I know it's really hard to tell just from the bottom part what it is supposed to be, but I'm working on it. Thank you guys for watching this week's video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!